And the luchadors are going to be flying all over the worldwide arena. This one could get out of control, Mike. One tailor-made for the professor, the master of the luchadors, Mike, today as La Parka, the one-time chairman of WCW. Well, at least has upgraded his chair.
Oh, he's still the chairman of World Championship Wrestling. He'll be the first to tell you that, and he exhibits that by bringing his chair to the ring.
Now it's in the ring. Come on. La Parka, robe and all. Look at that.
In terms of physical stature, as we see a little air guitar from La Parka, yes, he's the biggest of the luchadors that have entered World Championship Wrestling. The opposition for La Parka this week is provided by third-generation wrestler Chavo Guerrero Jr., a young man who has been so close to breaking through and gaining his status as a champion in WCW on several occasions in terms of the cruiserweight. And I think long-term, Chavo Jr. is going to be a big reason that we call the WCW Cruiserweight division the deepest of all the divisions within WCW and really all of professional wrestling.
And earlier on this edition of Worldwide, we saw Rey Mysterio Jr. defeat Kidman in that incredible match from Nitro to become the new Cruiserweight champion of the world. And you got to think Chavo Guerrero Jr. has his sights set on that Cruiserweight strap as well. I'm pretty sure La Parka exceeds the weight limit for the cruiserweights.
No question about that, of course. Oh, we see Chavo on the attack early. You know, he has been exhibiting signs of having a little bit harder-edged attitude over the course of the past couple of months.
Oh, look at that. La Parka, that'll give you a hard edge. Oh, so will that. Running clothesline, a little La Parka strut, while Chavo Jr. walks it off at ringside. Good night.
So La Parka's not afraid to fight fire with fire. I expect to see some high-risk moves from these two men, but I would also think at the same time, we're going to see our share of brawling.
Chavo Jr. looking for a quick way back in. La Parka distracted by the fans, and Chavo Jr. gets back into the ring.
Of course, La Parka takes his character from the Halloween-like tradition in Mexico called the Day of the Dead. Maybe the most outrageous of all the costumes and ring attire that any of the luchadors wear, and that's saying a mouthful.
Well, as the living legend Larry Zbyszko will tell you, that just gives your opponent something extra to hang on to. Flip out escape for Chavo Jr. A little La Parka strut. Not the right time. Walks in to a knife-edge chop from Chavo Jr. into the corner. Right hand. Oh, reversal. La Parka. Oh, man, the chops are flying here on Worldwide.
Oh, just listen to that chop echo throughout the arena. Big overhand slapping chop to the chest from La Parka.
Oh, Chavo fights back with a right hand and a right boot into the face of La Parka. Watch Chavo charges in. Oh, no.
La Parka just elevated Chavo Jr. with a back body drop right into the turnbuckle. Chavo sets up La Parka up on top. Is he going to go up top?
Chopping the life out of La Parka. Oh, look at that. Head scissors takeover from the top rope by La Parka. Flip out for Chavo Jr. Oh, man.
Enziguri kick to the back of the head by La Parka. Chavo rolls out to the floor. Could be the dive on the way.
Oh, and just what impact. Pressed him against that guardrail, and La Parka has got to be 240, 245. That full body weight just slammed Chavo into the guardrail.
Suicide dive sandwiched the body of Chavo Jr. up against the steel safety rail. Plus, at the same time, you probably heard that sickening thud when the back of his head made contact with the steel.
Oh, and Chavo is out. Chavo can't even stand up, and whoa, no! La Parka again. Oh, but Chavo scoots back in the ring. Good presence of mind to know his positioning around the ring. And Chavo now puts the boots to La Parka.
Chavo outsmarted him that time, waited for La Parka to commit himself. Went to the floor, then follows up the advantage in the ring.
Step over. Oh, man, did he run into a clothesline. That is a definite harder edge to Chavo Jr. than we've ever seen.
What a lethal lariat from Chavo Guerrero Jr. sent La Parka quickly down to the canvas. Let's see if he can follow it up with a series of moves, just like that backdrop suplex.
That nailed it. Lateral press. La Parka got his right boot across the lower steel cable, or that may very well have been it.
Another example of that new, tougher-edged attitude as he went for the pinfall. You saw the raw-boned edge of the arm of Chavo Jr. right across the face of La Parka.
And the basement drop kick into the upper back of La Parka. Now Chavo takes La Parka into the corner. Look at that uppercut. Chavo Jr. Reversal by La Parka. Into the ropes, float out, nobody home. That one, La Parka cut him off. Chavo Jr. shoulder high. A La Parka strut, but there's the escape. And La Parka into the corner, charges in. No! Parka out of the way. And Chavo hit hard. Chop across the chest of Chavo Jr. There's the high sign from La Parka. This may spell the end.
Says he's going to finish him off up to the middle rope. Going to try and take Chavo off the top. What's he going to try? Superflex back into the ring. Chavo keeps blocking it. Chavo's hooking onto the rope. Nicely done. Perfectly executed front suplex by Chavo.
And a kick into the jaw for good measure. Chavo. Tornado DDT from the top turnbuckle. Lateral press, hooks the leg, that's it. Chavo Guerrero Jr. What a hard-fought victory here on Worldwide over La Parka. Look at the intensity on that young man's face.
What a competitive matchup between these two luchadors. Chavo Jr. and La Parka letting it all hang out on Worldwide.
The son of Chavo Sr., the grandson of Gory Guerrero. Chavo wins it with authority. This one's worth another look in our 10-10-3-2-1 replay. 10-10-3-2-1. Dial it and save 50% on calls over 10 minutes.
It was La Parka in control in the early going. You saw that ankle scissors takeover, but it was Chavo Jr. able to recover enough, springing off the middle ropes with a tornado DDT. There you see the ensuing 3 count and the victory for Chavo Guerrero Jr.
An historic week in World Championship Wrestling will be wrapped up by our colleagues Tony Schiavone and Larry Zbyszko back in the studio.
All right, guys, thanks a lot for the call for the double main event this week on Worldwide Wrestling. Can you believe it, living legend? Right on top of our next spectacular Spring Stampede on Sunday, the 11th of April from Tacoma, Washington and the Tacoma Dome. Now, there's a lot of focus on the World Heavyweight title. Ric Flair, you saw earlier, 14-time now world champ. A lot of people vying to get that title shot. Goldberg, Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hogan. They really all, even Hogan, deserve another shot at that World Heavyweight title. But Ric Flair is the champ. Not only is Ric Flair the champ, but heading into the Spring Stampede, Ric Flair is calling the shots of the press.
Yeah, we have a new president, a president for life. First time I've liked that expression, but talk about, who deserves to be the #1 contender. We have a lot of wannabes, but in my book, it's Goldberg.
Next week, an update on what will go down at Spring Stampede. And for the living legend and his pink Band-Aid,
I had a good watch, too, but they made me take it off.
Sure you did. I'm Tony Schiavone. See you next week on Worldwide Wrestling.